The desolate wasteland stretched before me like an endless grave. The ruins of a once great city, a haunting reminder of the devastation that had ravaged this world. I stood at the edge of the ruins, my eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of life. But I was alone. I had been stranded on this unforgiving planet for what felt like an eternity. My ship destroyed in a catastrophic crash that had left me with no way to communicate with my people. As I walked through the ruins, my comms device crackled to life, spewing forth a dire warning in a language I could barely understand. I strained to decipher the words, my heart racing with every passing moment. The message was garbled, but one phrase stood out. Danger. Coming. Hide. I didn't need to be told twice. I knew that I was being hunted, that there were those who would stop at nothing to eliminate me. I quickened my pace, my senses on high alert as I navigated the treacherous terrain. I had been warned about the dangers that lurked in this world, about the roving gangs of marauders who preyed on the weak and the innocent. But I was not weak. I was a warrior, trained in the art of combat and survival. I would not go down without a fight. As I walked, the ruins seemed to grow denser, the shadows deepening into dark alleys and hidden corners. I could feel eyes upon me, watching me, waiting for me to let my guard down. I spun around, my hand on the grip of my blaster. But there was no one there. The wind howled through the ruins, whipping up clouds of dust and debris that stung my eyes. I pressed on, driven by a growing sense of unease. Something was off, something that I couldn't quite put my finger on. The warning had been clear. Danger was coming, and I needed to hide. But where could I hide in this desolate wasteland? I scanned the horizon, my eyes searching for any sign of shelter. But there was nothing. As the sun began to set, casting the ruins in a bloody orange glow, I stumbled upon a small cave. It was a fragile sanctuary, a place where I could hide and regroup. I ducked inside, my heart pounding in my chest, and waited. But as the hours ticked by, I began to realize that something was off. The warning had been too convenient, too timely, and the voice on the comms device had been familiar. I racked my brain, trying to place the voice, but it was no use. I was too tired, too scared. And then it hit me. The voice had been my own. I had been warning myself, trying to keep myself safe from the one person I feared most. Myself. I was the danger, the monster that I had been trying to hide from. I was the one who had been holding me back, who had been whispering lies in my ear and telling me to be afraid. I felt a wave of shame wash over me, followed by a growing sense of anger. Why had I been so blind? Why had I let my fears control me for so long? I stood up, my eyes blazing with determination. I would not be held back by my own fears. I would face them head on, and I would overcome them. As I emerged from the cave, the ruins seemed to stretch out before me like a new world. I was no longer afraid, no longer hiding. I was free, and I was ready to face whatever dangers lay ahead. I took a deep breath, feeling the cool night air fill my lungs, and began to walk. I was no longer alone, no longer stranded. I was home, and I was ready to face whatever came next. The stars twinkled above me, a celestial map guiding me through the darkness. I walked on, my heart pounding in my chest. But this time it was not with fear. It was with courage, with a sense of purpose that I had never known before. I was no longer just a stranded alien, struggling to survive in a hostile world. I was a warrior, a hero, and I was ready to face whatever lay ahead.